So diversity is important because most of the time, STEM and research requires creative solutions, and having people with different backgrounds, whether it be cultural, education, or work, is really important in being able to think of things and work together to come up with these creative solutions.
Creating diversity in STEM is really important because in order to solve challenging problems and really kind of create these advanced technologies, we really need a diverse pool of people brains and people just to think outside of the box and really help advance these new technology initiatives.
Several places gave me a big sense of belonging at MIT. So for example, a club, because I'm sharing a lot of passions and interests with the clubmates, or a living group when I'm trying to de-stress, or a study group when I'm trying to study and figure out a PSET problem together. So it's difficult to find one place to satisfy all our needs. So for me in particular, I found belonging in many different places at MIT.
Employee resource groups here at MIT really gave me the biggest sense of belonging because it really highlighted the fact that there were a lot of people in this organization that believed in diversity and inclusion and also believed in promoting and highlighting cultures from different cultures and things like that.
So the biggest challenge at MIT that I've had to overcome was actually pursuing my passions. So I overcame that by being open-minded, by taking different classes, joining different clubs, finding different friend groups, and ultimately coming to find something that I really enjoyed in the end.
The biggest challenge that I found in my career and in academics was the whole idea of impostor syndrome and, not feeling like I, belonged where I was. And I think this is something that's very common. I hear it from the students, I hear it from colleagues, and that really kind of gives me comfort that I'm not the only one that really, has this challenge. So I think it's important to recognize it and know that you're not the only one going through it.
My favorite question from one of the students was actually them asking us what was the best part about MIT and college life. And I would say during college, those are one of the best 4 years of our lives. And at MIT, it was so special because you're surrounded by so many like-minded individuals and passionate, and it's really community focused instead of competition driven. And everybody is so collaborative. And if you have an idea, and go and do it mindset, because we have the tools given to us.
A lot of the questions that the students were asking really gave me a good warm and fuzzy, a good sense that younger generations really do care about diversity and inclusion. And, when we hand off the mantle, that's to the next generation. I have a lot of comfort that, diversity, inclusion, and themes around that won't die with, folks of my generation.
So my advice to incoming students is that everybody's different. Everybody comes from different life experiences, have different life challenges and motivations and goals. And I would say that throughout your life, there will be a lot of people who give you a lot of different advice. And the main thing is to stay grounded and to pursue your own desires and to listen to your heart. Because at the end of the day, you're living your life and no one's going to live it for you, and you will make your own decisions.
The biggest piece of advice I would give the students is to not take themselves too seriously and to learn and understand the importance of work-life balance. You just don't want to focus on work or academics. You need hobbies and other things to really kind of take your mind off of work, allow you to step back away from problems, to refresh your mind and re-engage to attack challenging problems.